Harvest Host that we stayed at, Pleasant Valley Farms. Yeah. And we're in Oklahoma, and we're actually going to stay in Oklahoma again tonight at the Lake Murray State Park campground.
Yeah, it's just before you hit the border of Texas.
Yeah, it's pretty much our halfway point between here and our final destination, Athens, Texas.
Well, somewhat final.
Yeah.
We'll be there for a week, and then we're moving on to Bandera, and that will be our final winter home.
Yes.
Yeah. That's going to get interesting because we don't really have a guaranteed way of making money.
No.
The place we're working for, it does pay, actually, but it pays for cleaning. Like, they rent out trailers and a couple cabins. So when those get turned over, we'll clean those, and it pays well for those.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so who knows what that'll add up to. It'll definitely be something.
Yeah, we don't quite know how frequent that is, how often it gets rented out, what the turnover rate is.
It's been kind of vague, but it's a place to go after the school ends. Hopefully it all works out. If if they end up like wanting a whole bunch of hours just for living there, and we don't have time to actually go out and make money, we got to eat, we got to pay bills, so it is what it is. But we're hoping for the best. So far, not worried about it not being available when we get there. They put a picture of us on their website as the new camp host, so take that as a sign that they're not backing out or nothing.
Yeah, we just haven't quite signed any agreements or have anything in writing. So it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Usually you're supposed to have all that before you go. We've done it, looked at it, and had multiple interviews with them and video calls. And
well, so they drew up a contract and an agreement, but then they're like, just wait till you get here, we'll have you sign it when you get here. It's kind of defeats the purpose. But it's not like we drove across the country for that job. We're going down to Texas for the school, and then that's just about a 5-hour drive from the school, so we're not too worried about it. And there's a lot of other RV parks in that area.
Yes, there are.
So if that turns sour for some reason, we'll go look at another one. And, worst case scenario, head back over to Tombstone, where I know I can find work, and there's plenty of people living in RVs year-round, especially in the winter there. Yeah, so things will get interesting down in Texas. It'll be exciting if you're watching, seeing how it goes. Wish us luck.
Yes, please.
Yeah. At least, when we get there, we don't have to worry about paying rent anywhere or anything like that. So, and we have a whole ton of food stored away.
Yeah, so we'll be just fine.
Yeah, we just got to get there, get settled in, start figuring out how to make money. Mm-hmm. Which, I don't think it'll be difficult. I think it'll work out. But it's always hard to shake the fear of the unknown.
Yes, sure is.
That's all right.
But for now, we'll make our way down to Lake Murray, Oklahoma.
Yep, next stop, Lake Murray State Park. Dirt roads for days.
Yep, I was just telling Nick that I think that the Oklahoma has more dirt roads than paved roads.
We haven't been through a whole lot of this state, but I don't know if when you get away from the cities, if there's a lot of this or what, but they're pretty well traveled and main roads.
Yeah. I feel like even most country roads nowadays have paved parts at least till the driveways, and then those are dirt.
Well, it's not bad. I prefer it when I'm not pulling a trailer.
Yeah. The trailer's doing just fine.
It's going to take us a little more than 3 hours to get there because Google Maps is going off 55 miles per hour through that dirt road in here. We can't take this at 55 because if we hit a pothole going that fast, it's likely to do some damage.
Yes. See how shaken up everything is inside.
Yeah, some little neighborhoods out here.
Yeah, it's cool.
We were just talking about how some of these houses with big old huge yards and surrounding property and stuff, probably costs about the same as a little one-bedroom apartment in this city, in California anyway. I think your money goes a lot further out here. just gotta like the lifestyle. Simple country living, miles from any kind of Walmart or anything like that.
Our kind of place.
Exactly, yeah.
Quite the difference going from the dirt road to this giant highway. Very good husband. Oh, this is the historic Oklahoma Route 66.
Yeah.
An old Skyliner motel and old gas station, I bet. Pretty cool.
Yeah, one of these days we'll have to actually go down Route 66. I think when it goes from Chicago to Los Angeles, I think. So
yeah, it would be a fun trip.
Yeah.
Here we are in the town of Prague, Oklahoma.
Prague.
I think this is where the international baby Jesus statue is.
The national.
Oh, national.
National Shrine.
Shrine.
Of Infant Jesus. Come on now.
Sorry, really messed that one up.
Yeah, you did. Either way, it's a little tribute to baby Jesus. Tell you what, I would rather live in a town with a baby Jesus shrine than a town like Bisbee that celebrates Krampus during Christmas.
Yes.
I'll tell you that right now. You're either satanic or trying way too hard to be alternative.
Yeah, we don't need none of that.
No.
Oh, how cute. Lots of empty storefronts, but maybe that'll change. We're in the Seminole Nation now.
Seminole Nation, Oklahoma. I don't know.
They have a stop sign.
They do?
Yes.
Okay.
Whether she'll adhere to it, that I don't know.
So if you're watching and you are well versed in the Native American history and different tribes, feel free to chime in the comments, but I was under the impression that the Seminole Nation didn't exist until the Creek Nation left Oklahoma and settled in Florida, and Florida is where the Seminole Nation kind of started. I could be wrong though. Just curious if anybody knows anything about that.
This is a big town.
Sure is.
Seminole, Oklahoma.
Seminole. Blow, blow, Seminole winds. Blow like you're never gonna blow again. Coming to
Now we're going through Sulphur, Oklahoma.
Yeah, maybe if we pass by the old sulfur fountain, I'll strip down to my undies again and give it an old slip and slide go.
Oh my gosh.
You just gotta be ready to take off. So you're the getaway driver.
I ain't driving this thing with the trailer on there.
Alright, then you're gonna have to strip down to your undies and slip and slide across the fountain.
No.
Or maybe Huck will do it.
Yeah, Huck can do it.
He's not gonna like the smell of that fountain though.
Oh, he might.
It smells like, well, yeah,
It
maybe
smells like rotten
so.
eggs.
Yeah. It's been over 20 years since I've been to this part of the country.
Let's see if you recognize any of it.
The thing I really remember is the hotel we all stayed at and where we went to church. It was like, I think it was somebody's property and it was outdoors. It was just like a big shade shelter, you know, it was like a open barn kind of just with a roof, no walls or anything, just all the pews lined up under there. It was warm. Going to church in the middle of the day, in the middle of the summer, Sulphur, Oklahoma. No building with air conditioning for us. Just sweating it out for Jesus. Looks like a big fancy hotel, I guess.
Hotel, casino, and spa.
Oh, wow.
Fancy.
That'd be a night off from the trailer.
Sure would.
Chickasaw Visitor Center. I'm guessing the natives here were the Chickasaw.
I think so.
Just a hunch. We're going through the Chickasaw National Recreation Area, apparently.
Oklahoma Fishing Trail.
Huh.
This down here is where that little Niagara is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Central Campground, Cold Springs. I mean, the road looks fine,
Yeah.
but who knows what it turns
I
into.
know.
We could definitely drive through it, but I don't know about finding parking and
Yeah, that's and turning around is my concern.
yeah. And even going into something like that's a little sketchy.
Yeah.
That's the thing, pulling a trailer. You gotta really think about the turns you make and what you head into, because it ain't fun trying to back a trailer 2 miles down the road.
No. It's beautiful, cool spot.
Yeah, it was really
Just
nice.
hard with the trailer.
Yeah. Huck's like, what's going on? Am I missing something? No, he's just trying to catch flies.
Tackle box dispensary.
Appears as though marijuana is legal in Oklahoma. I didn't see that one coming.
Okay, and we're out of the Chickasaw National.
Oh, do we officially leave it?
Yeah, there's a sign back there.
Kind of. It's got some mountain vibes going on here with the trees and the rocks and stuff, but no actual mountains.
Yeah.
It's kind of like hills.
Another armadillo.
Lots of dead armadillos.
Okay, so we're staying at the Lake Murray State Park, and there's like, I think 6 different campground pullouts, whatever, at it. And it is a Saturday, and they were all booked except for the ATV one. So we're gonna be staying at that one. Hopefully it's not too noisy.
Okay. State Park. Okay.
So apparently we weren't supposed to pull into this lot. After talking with the man in the kiosk, he said we should have checked in with the host. However, we didn't see any signs for that. So we backtracked, found the host, got checked into our site. We pulled in, well, backed in, got leveled out, hooked up, and just kind of called it an early night. Okay, so this was our spot for last night. We are here at Lake Murray State Park in Oklahoma. We are in the ATV campground, so it was a bit noisy, but nice, heavily wooded, relatively flat pull-in area, fits our trailer well, has full hookups. Believe we paid $38 a night for it, so not terrible. I think we'd rather stay somewhere else, but we kind of were looking last minute, so not too bad. Well, it's time for us to get back on the road. Stay tuned for our next video where we finally make it to the NRVTA. As always, please hit that like and subscribe button, and thanks for watching.